Hello, um, welcome to a very special. Let me see, I can't really hear myself. Welcome to a very special review. The reason why I say special because this is the first of its kind on my channel. I know lots of people do this kind of reaction stuff, but let me get something straight. I'm not going to call it a reaction because I don't like a lot of those videos. A react. I mean, it is a react. It is a react. I'm not gonna say, oh, I react to. It's not. No, no one cares. Put it that way. It essentially is a review whilst watching it, and if you aren't sure on, maybe try and get this executed perfectly. Let me move that over there. Get that over there. This is a Blair Witch, the new Blair Witch trailer thing, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I actually really like the original Blair Witch because Shadows of Back shit. Sorry. Oh, my nose is a bit runny today. So yeah, I'll just type this in. I never had it loaded. I don't know why. Yeah, I've seen it before. Kill me. Hopefully you don't hear this because I don't want to get sued by copyright. Take your time. You know, it's playing now. So it seems to be blending found footage with like actual camera work, like cinematography work. And this is just assumed by the sort of opening because it starts off found footage. I think it's just holding the camera. And pointed at the fella. I don't know why they would record that. If that is found footage, just let me go back and check. Yeah, so I don't know why. I really don't know why they're actually recording him talking about, which it seems like, before they actually go on the endeavor to find his sister. This is the plot. I couldn't get the word. This is the plot of the film. The main guy in this is the girls in the Blair Witch. I can't remember her name. The girl in the original Blair Witch is his brother. So he's going out to try and find her because he thinks she's still alive. Because they found the tape or picture or something. That's as far as I know. I've seen a spoiler for the film, and I am not impressed. If you want to go down to the description, you will find the link to the spoiler, and yeah, leave a comment if you want about it. Ignore my door. '16th. Alright. That's the date, by the way. 16th of September. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Wait. Well, now. Pause, you piece of shit. Right. So did he just? Wouldn't him just bring down that wood sign And the Reds, as we all know, that wouldn't sign. They just it looked like he just or she um pulled it off like apart and cut throat the character. Right, right. Hold on. Who would stand that close? Right. First of all, right, I doubt that would actually happen. Maybe depending on how sharp it is and how strong the sticks are. But who in their right fucking mind would stand within death distance to fucking bit of wood? It could potentially kill you, and we all know that wood can't kill you. If you don't know, then you're a bit slow on it. What? I'll leave the link to the trailer as well down below. Seriously, my nose is killing me. And also said a new beginning for horror films. Sure, let's go with that. Alright, so we'll finish it. It is bad. Towards the end, don't know. Towards the end, it actually looked kind of good. Not kind of good, but kind of like, oh, this might be a decent sort of collection of scenes. But everything else just looked bad, not good. Just no. Just nothing about it just seemed sort of. I mean, it. This is the thing with Hollywood. We all know this, as even the average person should know. Hollywood is just remaking classics. Pretty soon we're going to see a remake of fucking Casablanca and Citizen Kane. Pretty soon we're going to see those. Why? I don't know. But it's just this is the direction Hollywood's going in, and I don't like it. It's not hard to come up with an original idea, or even like we've seen the fact that even like if we're going to do a sequel, reboot or remake, do it right. As much as I hate the new Star Wars, The Force Awakens, go ahead, drop it. It's like I don't give a shit. It was done right, and what I mean by done right is it was made. I mean, you can make a Star Wars film and it would not make a lot. Maybe through like the likes of word of mouth, because even in the prequels, people still liked it. But the thing is, right? The thing is, I think this camera's really good. There we go, slightly better. The thing is, with the prequels, specifically 1 and 2, 3 was okay. I like 3. Even though they were bad, it was the kind of bad where people still like them. And there are films out there that are bad where no one likes them. It's true. Ooh. It's the kind of bad where it's not so bad it's good. It's the kind of bad where you get 10 minutes in it and everyone in the cinema just walks out. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying Blair is going to be like this. Maybe it's going to be the kind of one that is like people will like, but I think the people will their separation of fans, um, you know, in that regard, the separation of fans, and they end up liking it. But I mean, it could turn a gut. It could turn a gut. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, if we're gonna make a properly successful reboot, remake, or sequel, do it right. Star Wars did it right. Every single Star Wars actually did it right. Although the prequels again were borderlining on that kind of who you did that right, but they did it right to the point where they are successful, which is important if, for like franchises, which essentially the Blair Witch is. What are ones? As much as I hate Star Trek, they did it right. They were successful. No. Look, we've got to the point of found footage films where we know they're fake. Right? We know they're fake. Especially when they're doing like this, which I think is a blend of both found footage and actual cinematography from actual cameras. You're better off putting a big name, even an average name, someone who knows how to make money, name behind on the director's chair, and then bring in some even average stars who can bring in money, even if they're kind of successful in terms of their indie films and they've made back more than the budget. So just say the budget was £5. Look, just an example. Just say the budget was £5. They bring in £15. That's what I'm saying. That way you can actually get a bit of some money in. Then you're not, the studio isn't looking back and going, you know what, that was awful. We shouldn't have did that. They bring money back in. The studios don't care about the ratings. They care about the money. So if they make a film that has money, guaranteed money, like Star Wars coming in, or even Star Trek, or even comic stuff, that's all guaranteed money. Stuff like Blair Witch might not be, because the sequel was bad, right? The sequel was bad, and the fact that it came out so long ago that we're in sort of a new generation, a lot of people won't have ever watched the original Blair Witch. They never even know of this film. That's the danger of doing that. Now, because this is a sequel and kind of a reboot, they have a massive risk because of the what's that word? Outcast of not really outcast, but because of the I'll just say outcast of horror films. It's not going to be like Star Wars, where regardless of the generation, they will have heard of it. It's a ghost. It's the wind. Even Star Trek, it's a big thing. There's TV series and everything. Same as Star Wars, they're big names. I'm not necessarily comparing Blair Witch to Star Wars or Star Trek. I'm just saying they are massive names. The Blair Witch is, yes, in its own right, a massive name because it sort of made everyone. A lot of people think it was real. We know Star Wars is fake. We know Star Trek is fake. But we love it regardless. The Blair Witch, a lot of people loved it. A lot of people thought it was real because I never seen this. We never had a film that got released before. At least at the big screens where garnered a lot of attention, and that's my point. Basically, remake a film, reboot, make a sequel at your own risk. It is a massive risk you're taking with such a kind of a small name in horror. Alright? That's what I'm saying. This shows my review of the trailer. Never really happened. I didn't like it towards the end. I thought it was picking up a little bit of pace. Pardon me. Comes out on the 16th. If you want to watch it, go ahead. Will I watch it? I have no idea. So yeah, I'm hoping I can upload this because it passed 15 minutes now. yeah, watch at your own risk. I don't think the film's going to be good. Maybe the end might be a bit good because it did look like it. But like I was saying, I don't think the film's going to be good. Might get a good bit of money in. I don't know. So, leave a comment, like, subscribe for more. I'll leave the spoiler thing I talked about in the description if you want to read it. It's no risk again, it's a spoiler. And the trailer link. So yeah. Apparently spacebar doesn't work, so I have to do this myself. Shit happens.